Oh no. Sorry. It's everything is all over the place right now. I don't know where my phone is. Where'd I put my phone? Where'd I put my phone? I may have left my phone outside. I have a lot of things to explain to you guys in a second, but let me grab my phone really quick. I'll be right back. Let me be right back. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Maybe, hopefully. Ugh, what a morning. It's been a bit of a morning. It's like super cold all of a sudden today. It got cold out of nowhere. And it's been pretty hot in general, but it got like cold out of absolutely nowhere. And so I was like about to start stream and I was like, oh shit, I need to change my pants. Because I had shorts on this whole time. I had pajama shorts on, and then I was like, oh, I should change to winter pants. But I had already started stream. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta like look for my winter pants. So I was like struggling looking for my winter pajama pants. And I finally found them. And so I'm wearing winter pajama pants. That's what took a moment. And that's when my phone was in my bedroom and all that stuff. Lemon Quill, thank you so much for 1 month of membership. Using this mouse to say that your anime recommendations during the podcast were peak. Thanks a ton. Wait, what did you watch? Which one did you watch and what did you like? Also, I'm wearing different gloves today. If you saw the Mita Scion Vanguard stream, I was wearing these gloves too. These are like my winter gloves, because if I wear a long sleeve, I can just wear this one instead. It's not as like bulky as my other ones. So this is probably what my HANDCAM streams will look like now. I look kind of like a burglar, but that's okay. I look like a burglar. You just started Shangri-La Frontier and you've been laughing your ass off. I'm glad you like it. It's definitely not the best one, I think, this season, but like I said, I've been enjoying it too. It's one of the few that I'm watching weekly as well. So to recap really quick, I know some people were asking how far did we get last time. We have this little guy here about this much done. I have decided that I am just gonna line my Caliban probably with the black liner so that it matches the aerial and the Liburisu. Let me grab my aerial really quick. Oh god. My allergies were also acting up. I don't know why. And so I had to take allergy medication earlier. But then I realized my allergy medication is expired. So I was like, well, I hope that's okay. I don't think it really matters all that much though. I'm gonna lift this a little bit like this. So we got the whole family here. We have the Ariel, I'm building the Liberty suit, and then we have the Caliban. I was going to do Caliban with the gray liner, as you guys know, but I'm thinking I'll just use the black liner to match the other two, just so that there's some sort of cohesion. I think my lining on the Ariel looks so much nicer than my lining on the Lfrith. It looks a little too bold on this one. I don't know why it looks so black on this one, but it looks nice and like kind of washed out for some reason on this one. Maybe just was over time, it like faded a bit. I don't know. I like it a lot better on this one, but whatever, it's fine. But so that's kind of the plan for today. I'll finish the Liburisu and then we'll see if I have time to line it. To line the Caliban, I mean. We will line the Liburisu as we go along the way. Let me get my handy box out for lining. And yeah, why is washed out the look you're going for? I just like that it looks a little bit more subtle. Like the lines look more subtle on this one, whereas this one looks like Sharpie lines almost. I don't know how to explain it. The lines are a little too bold. It's just a personal preference. I don't like it as much. I think it looks nicer when it looks kind of more subtle and like it should be more like it looks like shadows of the lines as opposed to like this one where it looks like someone drew on the lines, which is essentially what I did for both. But I don't know, I like the more subtle look better. I think it's just a preference though. So some people prefer bolder lines, some people, which is why I was hoping for the gray marker to line the Caliban with, but it's fine. I will live. Also, I did receive some Mokobi trackers. So eventually, once my 3D model is functional, this is what they look like if you're curious. This is what I'll be using to do some cool 3D streams. I tested it out yesterday. It was actually pretty cool, pretty good. And yeah, it's a really nifty device. So one of these days we'll be able to do some cool stuff with that. But right now my model is not functional. And by my model, I mean my 3D model. So I have two 3D models, as you guys are aware. We have the full body one from Crown Us, and then we have the other chibi model from that you've seen in the VR streams, and then also in my Get Done video. But the chibi model right now, the face and stuff is not functioning properly, which is what Misma was helping me with, but she couldn't get it to work. So I have to ask staff to figure it out for me. So it's not something I can do on my own. You know what? It's fine. I'll just leave it folded. Wow, why do my setup feel so weird today? Like I feel like I can't see shit, but that's fine. All right, so we finished the right leg last time, and now we're gonna do the left leg. Let's start with, just get right to it. If I sound extra like congested and stuff, it's my allergies. I'm trying. I took my medication earlier, or allergy medication earlier, but it can only do so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know what it is I'm allergic to. I have a feeling it might be cat related, but usually my cat allergies are like because of like I'll rub my eyes or something after touching my cats, but I don't think I did that today, unless I did it subconsciously, which is completely possible. But does that mean no more headset pain? Yeah, so the cool thing about Mokopi is I don't need to use VR in order to use it. So that was my biggest rationale for why I wanted it, because I wanted to be able to do 3D stuff without having to rely on VR. C15, because as you guys know, VR has given me massive headaches. I heard you could like kind of train yourself to like get used to it a little bit more, but I don't know. I think it has to do with like the MetaQuest. I have the MetaQuest 2. I feel like it's just not a very good, it's not very comfortable. It's like not meant for people with my head size and shape, I'm thinking. I don't know. It just like never feels good on my cranium. And I even bought like a thing for my MetaQuest to make it more comfortable. I bought a lot of stuff for it to make it more comfortable, but it hasn't really changed it all that much, I feel like. So yeah. So I don't know, maybe I'm just like wearing it wrong. I was gonna see if it was in my room so I could show you guys, but it's not in my room, so I won't be showing it to you guys, but that's okay. This is 15, so this goes in the front. This goes like here. Is that right? Do you guys play many music rhythm games like Project Sakai or Bang Dream, Love Live, D4DJ? Are you guys into any of those? So you guys know I talk about Project Sakai a lot. I'm like a really big Project Sakai fan. I haven't been playing recently though. And I've talked about this before too, but I haven't really been playing any gacha games recently because I was playing a lot of Star Rail and then I kind of got burnt out on it, and I felt like I was just wasting my time with like the last couple events. So I haven't been playing Star Rail much recently. My roommate still plays it though. And I was kind of like, oh, I kind of want to play a gacha game again. I feel like I haven't played one in a bit, so I was kind of talking about D4DJ with Amoria, and I was telling her about D4DJ because I have a couple girls I really like in D4DJ, and so I was like, you know what if I played D4DJ again? And so I booted it up yesterday and I played a little bit. I didn't get to play too much, but I played a little bit of it and it was pretty fun. But yeah, I was just curious if anybody else played them. But I feel like D4DJ especially is like really unknown. Like I don't know anybody who plays it. I had like Fujo Pal, I like told her about it and she played it for a bit with me. But like we are very hardcore Aoi and Tsubaki shippers. Aoi and Tsubaki are just so cute together. You play D4DJ, really? Who is your favorite? You've been playing Proseka in the new Idolmaster game? Wait, there's a new Idolmaster game in English? Really? Aoi and Tsubaki, let's go, let them kiss. I know, but I've been like, I heard about the new group. I forget the group's name, but the one that has Kokoa and the other girl in it, the other lesbians. They're also like really cute. So the bottom part goes this way. Like, I think the biggest thing about D4DJ for me for a long time was, aside from Rondo, I felt like all of their character stories were the group stories were so bad. That was like my issue with Bang Dream too. It just felt like the group stories were so like shallow, you know? And the thing I like about Proseka is that like I feel like the group stories are just so good. My camera cable keeps getting in the way. Let's see, how did I line this one? Very badly. All right. Gonna go. It's so far away from my face, but I'm gonna do my best to line it while showing you guys. Okay. Went all the way around the edge, so I will do that here as well. Love it when that happens. Classic. Classic Leora bullshit. And Lyrical Lily are odd. I think the one that I was like really sad about was I was really excited for Mermaid, because I really like Mermaid concepts. And then their whole thing is just like, oh yeah, we just happen to all be at this place at the same time, and I guess we're a team now. And I was like, that's like the worst story I've ever heard in my life. And then like, I don't know, especially compared to like Project Sakai, I just felt like it all fell really flat for me. And I know Project Sakai is like a really like good story, so it is a high standard to be up against, but come on now, it's not that hard to write something kind of interesting and believable, you know what I mean? Like that's why Rondo's is like so good in comparison, in my opinion. Oh, I filled it all the way. Mermaid are the best group, but their origin was basically Rika telling everyone they're a group now because why not? Right? Like I'm just like so sad because I love Mermaid aesthetically. What's the other one? Photon Maidens. Their story was also bad if I remember correctly. I just remember like every time I read a new story, I was like, man, this is boring. It's boring and uninteresting, and Rondo's is the only one that I've been kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool. It feels more emotional. Which, I mean, I guess not everyone wants something emotional, but I think when it comes to music, music is just such an emotional thing, you know? I mean, there's aspects of Project Sakai's story that I'm very critical about too. Don't get me wrong. I don't think all of it's perfect, but I do think there's a lot of really good stuff that they exploit. You can't even see it. I just realized that you can't even see what I'm doing on the screen. Why am I torturing myself? I'm just gonna put it to my face then. I'm like holding it all this way out in front of me, and you can't even see it. All right, fuck it. I'm doing it like on my lap. Why do I do this to myself? That looks almost done. Oh yeah, did you guys watch the anime? I really don't like 3D anime, so I was never into the Bang Dream one either, and so I was like, I'll probably pass with the D4DJ one. In the Valentine event, Rika revealed that she has an older brother who was constantly in the hospital and that she's just a life junkie because she's having fun for the both of them. Oh, that's kind of cute. Like, I believe that they individually might have cool stories, but so far the group stories have been very lackluster, to say the least. And then line the top part. You can't even see it. I'm not showing you. Peaky Bee does feel like they should have been the main characters for sure. Happy Around is so boring and bland, and really don't like Happy Around. But I usually don't like the main character groups in any of these kind of games, so I guess it's just not. I am not the target audience, so maybe I shouldn't be commenting. Oh, Maho is cool. I don't like Maho. Maho pisses me off. She's the one with the bunny ears, right? Maho, I don't like her. She's like the exact tsundere trope that I really dislike. She's like the tsundere trope that I personally dislike. I mean, you know, personal preference. But I don't like anyone in Happy Round, so, you know. It's not like I like her the least, but she's like the one I remember. Well, you know, she has that going for her. She's the only one I really remember in the group. Because everyone else is just so bland. Oh, that's Mooney. Okay, wait, no. I was thinking of Mooney. I don't like Mooney. Maho's a DJ. Oh, she's like the one with the short hair. Okay, no, Maho's I don't like love her, but yeah, she's probably the most interesting and happy around. Design-wise too. Oh, it's Mooney. Why do they make their names sound so similar? Mooney's so annoying. Can you see this? You can't even see this. Why do I keep doing this for myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? I keep like putting it, I'm like right off the screen. And then like you can't even see it. Why do I torture myself like this? I'm still doing it. I hate myself. Fuck! It's so bad. So bad. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Give me a second, I'm cleaning it up. It looks really bad. The DJ for the group Abyssmare constantly flip-flops between extra anxiety and singing for the main singer of the group. I haven't met Abyssmare, I don't think. I've only met the main group, and then I'm just aware of the canonical lesbian girls because of all the news, and I thought their designs were really cute. Cocoa and her girlfriend. But I'm not really familiar with any of the other new groups. They all look really cool though. What's the group that did the Heaven or Hell song? I like that song. But that's a newer group too, isn't it? But they got really popular, didn't they? Like they're one of the more well-known groups. You guys know which song I'm talking about? What's the Heaven or Hell song? It's like one of the few new D4DJ songs that I know. I only know like the super old ones. Man, you guys, I'm gonna do this so you can at least see it. Because I keep doing it, you might as well see it. Heaven or Hell? Let's rock. Oh, I think I lined that on the wrong side there. There we go. Prayer is a banger. I love Rondo so much. Man, I think my first 4-star card was a Nagisa card though, so I was really sad. I was really sad because I was hoping for an Aoi card. But I got a 3-star Aoi card that I really wanted yesterday, so I'm happy about that, I guess. I got the one of like Aoi showing Tsubaki her middle school photo and she looks all girly. Like she has long hair and stuff instead of her tomboyish self that she is now. Yeah, that card is so cute. Okay, that did not quite go how I wanted it to. But you know what? Happy accidents. Why is it so messy over there? Okay, we'll clean it up in a second. This one. What is it? So, how did I get like this? Some of these lines are very messy. But it's not... I don't know where the mess is coming from. Oh, that helped. No, it didn't. What? Look, some of these look very bad. It's not getting cleaned up. Please. I don't think I have alcohol in my house either. Or I mean I do, but you know, not rubbing alcohol. I have soju. Will soju clean up the Gundam lines? Is it working? I want to say it's working, but like I don't know why. It must be just because of the way I cut it. I don't think it's gonna get any better. Like this one too. I think this is where it was on the runner, and so that part just had like a dip, and all the ink is like welling up in the dip. I think that's what this is. So it's not gonna get any better. Well, you know, I tried. You know what? I tried. Sometimes that's the best you can do. Yeah. Thank you so much for 2 months of membership. I've been here 2 months. I'm going back to my dark corner. Enjoy your dark corner. But thank you so much for 2 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, everything else is looking pretty good. I might add a little bit more there. Is your foot doing any better today? It's the same. The same as it was yesterday. I actually laid down a bit early yesterday because my foot wasn't feeling so hot, and also because I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. But what did I end up doing? I did something yesterday where I was like, I laid down, I got ready to lay down to go to sleep because my foot, and then I ended up not. But what stopped me? I don't know. I did something. Can't remember shit, honestly. What time did you wake up today? I woke up at my alarm went off at 11 and I could not get up, which is not good. But it was like really dark today. Normally the sun helps me get up, but it was very dark today. And so I got up around closer to 1, I would say. Which is not great. You know, baby steps. At least I got up at 1 and I didn't get up at... Oh god. At least I didn't get up at like 3 like I normally do. It's an improvement. Minor improvement, but it's an improvement. We're getting there. Working my way back to normal human society. Oh, my allergies are so bad today. I don't even know why. What did I do to deserve this? Ugh. Yeah, it's not good because I actually still feel really tired. I mean, I did sleep a lot because I went to bed around 2. So I slept like, you know, a bajillion hours. Probably part of the problem. I think part of the problem is like my brain just doesn't want to be awake before 1. You're working with power tools in the rain? That sounds dangerous. Is that dangerous? Yeah, I basically got like 10, 11 hours of sleep, which is a lot. This is why I just sleep at like 6 in the morning. The world makes so much more sense when I sleep at 6 in the morning. I hope my roommate is feeling okay. She has some new medication and she took it this morning, and apparently you're supposed to take it with food, and she did not realize that. Or maybe she did, I don't know. But she didn't take it with food, or she forgot, and when I woke up this morning she was like, I'm heating up food because I'm feeling really sick because I took my medication without food. I was like, oh no. And then I saw her eating, and then she like, you know, I didn't see her again. Usually like I see her in her room, but I think she went to her bedroom. Not feeling well. I'm pretty careful about that stuff because I'm really sensitive, I think, to like certain medication and like the effects that they have. So I'm pretty careful about it, about like what I'm taking when and with what. But the other day we were like, when we were at the event, she was like, our friend had Tylenol and she was like, can I have some Tylenol? And so he gave her some and she just like took it without any water. I was like, how do you do that? Like, you just raw dog in some Tylenol? Like, I could never. Even when I take it with water and there's just not enough water, I like die. I'm taking it with no water, like there's just no way. You do the same? You dry swallow most pills? What is wrong with you all? Have some more self-respect. Love yourself. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I get so like my throat feels like it's like closing in on itself if I don't have enough water. But I'm also just always thirsty all the time. Like, you would think that I don't drink water with how like thirsty I am. And then sometimes if I don't have water, I genuinely feel like dying. Which is funny because like I don't really like carry around. I'm not in the habit of like carrying around a hydro flask. But I should. Immortal Flames, thank you so much for 2 months of membership. Discovered you about 3 months ago and you've been absolutely delightful. It's always nice listening to chat, be it gaming, karaoke, or gunplay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here. Alright, first is B119. My roommate, she doesn't carry around a hydro flask. She carries around her, like, she has a tumbler for coffee. She carries that thing around everywhere. Anytime we go somewhere, she's like taking coffee with her. Your mom can't swallow pills. She's always amazed when I throw a handful into my mouth as well. I think like some people just straight up like, yeah, have a really hard time swallowing any type of pills, so I get that. So you can like do other like stuff, like grind them up and like put them in other things and whatnot. 1, 2. Is it in? It didn't snap. If it doesn't snap, I'm usually kind of, I don't trust it, but it looks like it's in. And then 18. My wife needs a water bottle and can't if anyone is looking at her. Like, she can't swallow pills if people are watching. Wait, that's so funny because my roommate's boyfriend told me the opposite thing. He had a coworker who like has, I guess he has like a phobia of like choking on medication or something. So one time his coworker apparently asked him like, hey, can you like watch me while I take this pill? And then my roommate's boyfriend was very confused, but I guess it's like a thing, like he just needs like a spotter essentially. He needed someone to be watching because of his anxiety, I guess. I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess if you have that sort of like phobia or anxiety, I get it. Did I do this backwards? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I think this is backwards. Uh-oh. This is not an easy piece. I don't even think I can use a part splitter. Why? The instructions look like this is right, though. Wait. This is right. Wait, what? Is this one backwards? This one's backwards. This is right. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's just finish this leg first. Then we'll figure it out. I want to buy like a comfy hoodie to wear at home. I have a couple, but they're pretty ratty, which is fine for me, but if I'm showing my like sleeves on stream, those are pretty ratty. Because they're also white. But I was like, maybe I'll get a new hoodie to wear on stream. Is this right? It is right. This is wrong. How did I... But you know, I remember at the end of this stream, the last stream, I was like dying. Do you remember that? I don't remember why. I probably was hungry or something. I was like dying. And I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go. And then I like left. Which tends to be like a thing recently in a lot of my streams. So maybe I was not of sound mind when I finished that leg. Sorry if my voice is like so gravelly today. I think it's the allergies. I'm sounding like corpse husband. I'm gonna do my entire stream where I sound really sexy like this. And stickers. Where did I put the stickers? And the sexy gravel voice. You like that? You like my gravelly sexy, my sexy gravelly voice. 9 goes on the left. Please, it's still November. Stop. I can only get so aroused. Neuron activated? Really? Your neurons are activating for the corpse husband voice? Oh, I should have lined this first. God damn it. Everything is going wrong. Yeah, that's the voice I use on my Discord kittens. Hey kitten. You wanna meow for daddy? I can't even do it. Wanna meow for daddy? Give me your best meow. Gotta clean this up a little bit. It's so messy. Oh, it's getting worse. You can't even see it. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really find that voice type sexy. I feel like I listen to it and it makes my throat hurt. What type of animal is a Palcree? Is it a Discord kitten? No, Palcrees are... We just had this conversation. Was it day before yesterday? Y'all are like opossums. North American opossums. Discord possum. This sticker is not, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. This is supposed to go in here. And then this goes here. This is what it's supposed to look like. The hole is supposed to be in the front, not in the back like this. Not good. All right, we gotta dissect this here really quick. Which way does it come out? Okay. My part separator? I don't think it's gonna be very helpful here. I don't know which way this one wants to come out. I'm a little bit worried. I don't want to like yank it out. This is slightly working, but okay, that's also kind of working. There we go. How are you connected onto this one? Where is it connected? There we go. Okay, let's try this again. It's good to have all these tools. All right, this part is like this. Then we have this part. This is facing this way. This one with this goes here. The leg bone connects to the knee bone. Like that, I believe. Yep, that looks right. Okay, that looks good. This goes here. Then this bends like this. Goes in to there. Nice and fixed, as if nothing ever happened. Beautiful. I mentioned this last time, but I love that you're using Yu-Gi-Oh! Tin as a tray. Right? It's such a cute tray. I like that it's cute even from the inside. You can kind of see it. Because I'm pretty sure you guys know what the other side looks like, but it has like the black markings on it. Which looks cooler, but this also is really cute. I like it. Okay. Alright. Alright, Naisu, we got the leg all fixed up here. Both looking pretty snazzy now. And man, I was so excited because I thought we were gonna build Blue Eyes today, but it was finishing the Liburisu, which, like, you know, in hindsight, kind of wish I didn't buy this kit, not gonna lie. I think having the Ariel and the Caliban are like, those were enough. I didn't need a third. You guys know how I feel about HG Gundams. Like, I didn't need a third HG in my collection. I need a trash can somewhere. Not a fan of the kit. Well, it's not so much that, but it is really similar to the Ariel and the Caliban. But I like the Ariel and Caliban better. So it's just like, it's just okay. Like, if I'm comparing them, like these two, obviously the Ariel is great, and then this one, the Caliban, is like really unique. The Liburisu is, it fits into the sense where it, like, it's in the family, but it's not as nice as the Ariel, and it's not as unique as the Caliban. So it just feels a little bit like, I feel like I didn't need to have it. The other two were enough. It was funny because my friend recently was asking me, like, if he should buy the Full Mechanics Ariel kit, and I basically told him, I was like, you know, wait, are there still pieces on C left? C12. Oh, this is the one that I accidentally cut out last time, I think. But I basically told him, like, I felt like he didn't need to buy it. I told him, like, he should just buy the HG one. That I thought the HG one was like the best HG kit you'll ever buy. And I still stand by that. Like, I have both the HG and the Full Mechanics. I don't think it's worth buying the Full Mechanics Ariel, honestly. I feel like the HG kit is just so good. It's just so good out the gate. Unless, like, unless you're a big, like, poser, like, you want, like, to pose the figures and you want to do all this stuff, then yeah, sure, maybe. But the HG Ariel is, like, the best HG kit I've ever built in my entire life. Like, this is just... And I've built a lot of HG kits. This is such a good kit. You don't need to buy the Full Mechanics of this one. And considering that this is, like, 15 bucks retail, there's just no point of paying $40 for the Full Mechanics unless, like, you want something bigger. But if you wanted something bigger, then you probably wouldn't have been asking me that question. You know what I mean? Like, if you already knew, like, oh, I want something bigger, then why are you even contemplating it? But if you're asking someone, hey, which one should I buy? Then the answer that I would give you, personally, is to just buy the HG one. And I don't say that lightly, because I don't like HG kids. I'm like at that point of my life where I'm, like, too old and I don't have enough space for HG kits. Like, when you're younger and you can't really afford a ton of kits, it's, like, fun to build a bunch of HGs because you just get, like, to have that variety and you just get to keep building stuff. But I'm old. I don't have that much time. Like, I want to be selective with the kits that I'm buying and that I'm streaming and whatever. And the HG kits are just not it for me, honestly. Just not worth my time and my effort, personally. But the HG Ariel is worth that, you know? Is my personal thought and preference. Again, everyone's like, it's like everyone has a different, like, they're doing it for a different reason. Everyone builds for a different reason and whatnot, so just depends on what you want. Let me line this really quick. Ugh, I lined the other sides too. What was I thinking? Alright, fine. What'd I do? Why would I do that to myself? Then what I do? I can't see. Color that in and do the half circle. But yeah, you know, ever since we built that Black War Greymon kit, I'm obsessed. I'm so curious for other figurized amplified kits. Like, will they hold up to the War Greymon? Or was the War Greymon a one-off anomaly? Wow, that was the most wobbly line I've ever done in my life, but that's okay. Sometimes in life, you just have wobbly lines. Ah! And sometimes in life, you do that, whatever that is. But I was also recently gifted the Omnimon kit, which I'm so hyped for as well. I'm really excited because we're going to build the Blue Eyes next. And then we're going to build Omnimon, which is like so hype. Very hype about Omnimon. I believe he's... What is he? Isn't he like Omegamon in Japanese? I also want to build Alphamon, but eventually. We'll get to it eventually, maybe. And then I want to build some like, what are they called? I want to build some of the frame arm girl type kits too. I'm gonna go to my local store probably soon and try to see what they have. Because they had one last time that I was pretty interested in. So I don't know. Did we build the foot already? Oh, we did. What do you know? All right, now we got the legs. Now we just got to get the hip. So, oh yeah. What is this? B2. B111. I just want to build a bunch of different types of kits. I mean, because building Gunpla and stuff is fun and all, and it's great. I love it. And I love Gundam and whatnot. But I also feel like it's been really fun to try out like a bunch of different companies and different types of kits and like compare them and see which ones are cool and which ones are worth building, because it's like new for me. I haven't like ventured out too much. Like I mostly have built, well, I've only built Gunpla and Zoids. I know, I really want the Magic Knight Rare Earth kits, but they're so expensive. They're just so expensive. I can't afford them. I can't afford them because they're like $200 kits, I think. And I think like sometimes $200 kits can be worth it because people are really hyped for them. But I genuinely do not think many people who watch my streams will be like, oh my god, Magic Knight Rare. It'll just be me and my roommate. Wait, they're $40? They're $40. Wait, are you for real? Can you link me in the Discord, please? I thought last time I checked they were like $200. Is this like a reprint? Am I thinking of like the original? Do what you want. I mean, I do want to do what I want, but I don't have $200 like just to do what I want, unfortunately. If it's $40, I'll do what I want. If it's $200, I cannot do what I want. You know what I mean? Like, if it's $200 and it's like the armored core models, that's worth doing because I know a lot of you guys would be excited about that. But if it's $200 and it's imaginary rares, I'm probably the only one, me and my roommate, would be the only ones excited about that. And unfortunately, that's not super great for for my channel. How long would it take you to build a $200 kit? It depends on the kit. Like I also have the 00XN riser in my backlog. And that one is, I don't think it's quite $200, but that's a pretty expensive kit. I would say that that's like a, how much is that kit, chat? In USD. I bought it in Korea, so the price is going to be a little bit different. I don't know how much it goes for here in the States. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. Oh, Lord. That kit is an MG kit though, and that's probably gonna take me a hot second to build. That kit is gonna take me, and that's why I'm so like, honestly, I'm a little daunted on starting it. How long did the Curios take us to build? But I think the Curios was one of the first kits I built on stream. Besides the Shinanju Stein, but that was an HG kit. MGs, like, I feel like I have to like dedicate so much time to them, so sometimes it just feels daunting to start, you know? It's like once you start, you know, that's all you're gonna be doing for the next like 20 streams. Which is why I think also why I'm like so pleasantly surprised at the Figure Eyes Amplified kits, because they weren't overtly complex either, but I felt like after it was done, it was like so overwhelming, like how cool it was. So worth it. Absolutely so worth it. If you guys are into Digimon and stuff, I really, really cannot recommend the Figure Eyes Amplified kits enough. Where does this go? Like this? Oh yeah. Yeah, MGs are the year-long weekly stream. Especially because the XN riser... Wait, let me show you guys the... It's such a cool kit, but... Sorry, the box is all janked up because it came from Korea. Like... Okay, this is not doing it justice. Okay, here we go. Do you see this? Just looking at this image, you can see just how many parts this is gonna be. This is gonna take forever. Like, it's daunting to even just look at. Like, it's gonna be great and it's gonna look fucking awesome, but it's a lot. There's a lot going on here. It's gonna be really fun, but I know once I start this, it's gonna be a very, very long commitment to just this. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time with it a bit. There's so many pieces too. Oh wait, I have my. I can wear this. I have a one-piece jacket. Wanna see my one-piece jacket? I don't know where this is from. I think this is official. It's from Cospa. I've never worn this out. It looks very new, as you can see. But I should wear this. I'm wearing like a really old cardigan right now. I'm wearing a it's like a vintage cardigan that I bought thrift shopping that I don't really wear anymore, so I don't mind wearing it in the house. I don't like to wear black clothes in the house because I have cats. If you have cats, you know the struggle. But I just don't wear black clothing in the house. If I ever wear black clothes outside, which I don't even own that many black clothes for this reason. If I wear black clothes outside, basically I have to wear it right before I go outside. I can't wear it even while I'm like waiting in the house, or it'll just be death. I have lint rollers and stuff, but it doesn't matter. I actually never watched the Imaginary Earth anime, even though I know the opening song. I know the opening song from rhythm games, ironically. I never watched the anime. I only read the manga, but I heard the anime is, well, as most Clamp series are. I don't know why they do this, but I think almost all Clamp series have like different endings in the manga and the anime. And I feel like they do it on purpose. Like, I think they do it on purpose to like, cause you know Clamp, they're so like big brain and they're always thinking about that stuff. I feel like for them, it's like their alternative reality in a way. Because they love alternative reality stuff. And I feel like they also do a lot of stuff where it's like, is this a real ending or is this the real ending? It's like Angelic Layer. Like in Angelic Layer, she ends up with different people depending on if it's the manga or the anime, which is crazy to me. Which is crazy. Yeah, like Tsubasa, the entire thing about Tsubasa is like, it's like an alternative reality, right? I feel like they just like love that sort of like the, which one's the real one? Which is cool, I guess, but I know that makes a lot of fans really upset too. All right, waist is looking pretty snazzy here. And then they want us to gattai. All right, looking pretty cool. Again, not super impressed with this kit. I mean, if I had built the Liburis first, then maybe it'd be more impressive. But I think especially after building the Ariel and the Caliban, it's like, yeah, it's just another one. Another one. I mean, it's a great kit. Especially comparatively to older HG kits, of course. And the mobility is very good on this kit as well. But I'm not, you know, it's fine. It's aight. Alright, we're going to the backpack now. B2, 35, and 36. 35. And 36. Oh. I think it's cool to have different versions of outcomes depending on the media, but I can get how frustrating it can be too. Yeah, I agree. I like the concept, but I think at the time when I was watching Angelic Layer and stuff, I was really upset by it because I was like, what the fuck? This isn't faithful to the original. But then I think as I got older, I realized like, oh, I feel like Clamp did this on purpose. There's no way that like Clamp didn't do that on purpose. I feel like they're always thinking about that stuff and they're just like so big brain, you know? Like they love exploring that sort of media. And it makes sense because they literally come from the background of being like doujin artists, right? Like they're literally the ones that were like, okay, but what if Jotaro and Kakyoin had a baby? Like they're the ones exploring that too. So I think for them it's probably fun doing that with their own characters too. Which I respect that. Tightly fit the parts as far as they'll go. Yeah, I mean, they're all of their first stuff was like exactly that, right? Exploring what could have been, sort of thing. Like what about Mpreg? They're like, okay, well, how would we make Kakyoin have a baby? How does Kakyoin have a baby? Oh, an egg. Okay, he has an egg. Now what? What does the baby look like? You know, these are all like alternate universe like thoughts, right? Clamp did do it early on with Man of Many Faces and Clamp School Detectives. Oh, I'm not familiar with those two IPs. But I believe it. It seems like very Clamp thing to do. They even had the Clamp cinematic universe before Marvel did. I mean, comic books have been doing it for a long time, so I guess that's not completely accurate, but speaking of which, I also will on Saturday stream. It's a very small collection, but I'll show you guys my comic book collection as well. It's very small, and I actually think I used to have more, but this is just whatever I have now. But I thought you guys might be interested. Oh shit, did I break that? No, I didn't break it. Oh, thank God. But sometimes we talk about comic book stuff, and I've like mentioned that I used to like certain comic book things, but we don't talk about it too much because I didn't have any friends that liked it. And this is a very reoccurring theme. I don't know if you've noticed, but why is this not going in? Am I doing something wrong? Give me a second. It looks like it should go in, but it's not. But yeah, like I have a lot of hobbies and things where I'm like, oh, this is cool. I like this thing. And then I have nobody to share that with. So then I just like it kind of by myself and I enjoy it on my own, which is, you know, fine and dandy, but it also like limits the depth of which I like get into a fandom. So I don't like know, in a good way, I don't know any of like the drama or anything. And then in a bad way, there's like a lot of like I don't know much about the actual like lore or whatever of the series. Is this right? This looks... There's like a gap here. Is that supposed to be there? Is it supposed to have a gap there? Why does this look so wrong? Why does this look so wrong? Look at it. Is it supposed to close? And like this isn't aligned either. It's like it looks this I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. You're the only person in your friend group that's into frame art girls and Gundam. Well, now you have all of the Palcaries to chat about with. So hopefully you'll make some more friends here. I mean, these are all the things that I talked about, like, of wanting to be a VTuber, right? Wanting to find other people who just like the same things that I do. I was actually wondering, did Lyra get freaks in her chat like other VTubers? What's gonna happen? We have ads going, so we're gonna get weirdos, but you can just ignore them. And I will ban them when I see them. It's fine. I'm just not sure about this. Okay, what if I build the other side first just to check? If the other side works fine, because I don't want to, because you guys know, every time I try to force these things in, something bad happens. And I'm not ready to fight fate today. I'm not tempting fate here. Bruh, where'd it go? Come back. Not great. That was not a very clean cut at all. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Moment of truth. How does this one fit? This one fits normally. The heck? That fits great. That... Oh no. Oh no. I don't understand. Give me a second. Maybe if I just like force it in. It's not working. It's not working. Why isn't this side going in? What the heck? Sometimes this just happens. Just like this side worked perfectly fine. So clearly I'm not doing something wrong. Clearly this is how it's supposed to be. But for whatever reason, ooh, this knob is like fucked up. Will that help? Maybe that nub was like not made properly. I don't know how that would happen, but I cut part of it. Oh yeah, I think it was that nub that was a problem. Weird. Yeah, I just cut part of that peg and then now it's fine. Strange, but it happens. All right, B225. Apparently there was like thunderstorms earlier nearby. Crazy. I live in the desert, so we don't get a lot of rain. Is this the right way? Why do I feel like this is the wrong way? Let me see. So this part goes down. It's like this. Okay, it's like this, and then this goes in here. Is it hot there? Right now it's not. Today is cold. And by cold, it's probably not that cold for other people who actually live in places that are like actually cold. But it's like cold for compared to like the last couple weeks that we've had. So it's like I don't know. Maybe probably like in the 50s or 60s somewhere. Have you ever been struck by lightning? I don't think that many people can say that they have had that experience. I don't know if anyone here will come out and be like, yeah, me. I've been struck by lightning. I don't think that that's a normal occurrence. I thought deserts get cold at night. They do. So it is cold at night, but like I wouldn't know because I'm inside my house and my house is very warm. So even at night, I don't really get that cold here. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been wearing shorts up until just now. Just before stream, I switched into long pants. This is the first time that I've worn long pants since January, probably. We saw news of a dude dying of lightning just today. What? Really? That's crazy. I wonder what conditions you'd have to be in order to be actually hit by lightning. Like, you'd have to just be like in an open field, right? With nothing tall near you, I'm assuming. Like, I'm assuming if you stand near a tree or something, it would hit the tree first, no? I have no idea how lightning works, by the way. I'm just using my video game knowledge to guess. I don't know how lightning actually works. Struck on a bench? Oh, that's crazy. I feel like that's just unlucky. This one's so tiny. I can probably line this and then wipe it, I'm thinking. Because as you can see, it's going... Can you see? You can't see. Well, it's going very poorly. Just trust. And then... do I use a tissue to wipe it? Oh, it looks really bad. So that didn't quite go that as I was expecting it to. I'm trying. The worst part is now I have to do this for all of them so that it looks even. I've made a mistake. It still doesn't look very clean. But it looks better, I suppose. Clinton Griffin, thank you so much for the super chat. Girl, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. I am not from Tennessee. I actually know someone from Tennessee, and I made that joke. And she was like, yeah, first time I've heard that one. I was like, fine. This is not good. This is not good. I do not want to continue to do this for all the other ones. But I don't think I have a choice. Because now it's just going to be uneven. Oh, it's a little better if I don't use the tissue, I guess. It looks a little cleaner. Is it great? No. Better? Yeah. I'm not gonna do it for the bottom ones. I don't think it looks good. We'll just do it for the top one. And call it a day. Oh yeah. Okay. These go like this. And these attach to this. Oh, but I have to attach it after I attach... Oh, is this gonna show the stress mark? It might. It might. Man, the gray stress marks are so bad. It's so obvious that they're there. Okay. Well, this one cleaned up nicely. This one, not so much. You can sand it down. Yeah, but I feel like every time I sand gray, it looks worse. I don't have a fine enough sander right now. I don't have a fine enough grit that it'll make it look nice. Okay. Me too, 23 and 24. Oh. Oh. 23. And 24. Oh, they're the same. I'm just gonna cut all of them off. Oh yeah. Did a black flip, a back flip. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That one came off pretty good. Not too many stress marks on this one, which is nice. And this one goes into this. Like this? No, like this. Like that. And then trying to get rid of the stress marks. Didn't really do much, but that's okay. On this side. I had a feeling that piece would fly, but I was not expecting it to fly that much. Wow, it looks so bright on my camera, but it's actually so dark in my room right now. I even got a new lamp, like a new light bulb in my lamp to try to make it brighter. So I think it is brighter than my previous streams, but still really dark in my room. I have this one, like, I call it a titty lamp. I have like a titty lamp in my room. It's one of those really old school lights that are fixed to the wall, and it looks like a boobie, and it has like a little nipple on it. And I think I have to like, but I don't know how to change out the light inside. I think I have to like rotate the nipple, and then I should be able to remove the glass and put stuff in there, but it's the only light in my entire room. So it's, as you can imagine. Wait, I think I did this wrong. Okay, wait. Let me... Huh? This goes into here like this. And then this goes into here. Like this. Yeah, it should unscrew. Yeah, because I've never seen a light like this. And I don't know what kind of light bulb goes inside of it, but it makes the room extremely dark. And then this one goes like this into this one, which goes like this. And then this one goes in here like so. And then this one. Oh, this was wrong. It should be like this. And then this one goes on this side. Oh, there's still like a huge gap. This is what it's supposed to look like. You see this? It's because that stupid peg was not... I might have to take it apart. I might have to just remove that peg, like, as a whole. Because I think it's just not going in all the way. gonna just get rid of it. I think it should be fine. If it's short one peg. It looks like this peg is also problematic too. Okay, well hopefully getting rid of one peg will help. Please. Oh yeah. Oh, it was 100% that one peg's problem. Okay. Cool. Looks good. Also be careful not twisting the light itself if it's not supposed to. It's probably a normal one. Yeah, it's like so annoying. It's so not bright. It's because the apartment's old. I mean, that's why my roommate and I are able to stay here for relatively inexpensive cost. Because everything here is really outdated and old. I think there's a lot of charm to older complexes and houses. I really like the like 70s aesthetic that some places have, but it definitely means things like a lot of things are not nice, like lights or like what else is not nice? Insulation doesn't exist really. All right, D14 and 15. And 15. Oh. I actually don't know when the house, the complex was built. I think it should say in our, I think they're legally obligated to tell us in the, in our contract. Our lease probably has it. As long as there's no asbestos in the ceiling. We don't have popcorn ceiling, luckily. I think they got rid of it, so I think we should be okay. I had to check. That's crazy because I grew up with popcorn ceiling too. And like I would stand on my bed and I mean, you know, I think a lot of kids did this, but I would like stand on my bed and I would like touch the ceiling and stuff because it was popcorn ceiling. I would like scrape it off, which is probably really bad. But hey, at least I didn't play with mercury. At least it's not like my roommate's boyfriend who played with mercury growing up. At least I didn't do that. You ate your popcorn ceiling? See? At least I didn't do that. Not the mercury. Nice. That was a really clean cut. This one goes here like this. And then we do two of these, D21 and D20. So I can just cut all of these off. And I'm really tired. Me too. But I think the weather is like getting to me. Are you guys affected by the weather? I think I'm like very much so affected by the weather. Like I get very, like if the weather's not good, I also don't feel super good. Which is why I think I can't live in anywhere that's like too rainy. Like I almost moved to Washington once. And I had a friend who lived there. I was talking to her about it and she was like, Yeah, if you feel like you get seasonal depression, it might be really bad for a while you're here. I was like, my brain will give itself any reason to... My brain will give it... How do I say this? My brain will give itself any excuse. There you go. Give itself any excuse to have depression. So probably not for the best. But I didn't get the job that I was like applying for. This was a couple years ago. I didn't get the job I was applying for there anyway, so I didn't move. You moved out of the UK partially because of the weather? Yeah, I would imagine. I heard the UK is like, you really just don't get any sun. Or like, I know like in a lot of the Northern European countries, like they don't get sun for like a couple months straight in the winter. And then like there's like an actual week where you just get like, it's like pitch black outside because you like actually don't get any sun. I was like, that's crazy. I don't think I could do that. Like all the places that I've lived and grown up in had a lot of sun. I was very fortunate. Or maybe not fortunate. Maybe if I like grew up in places without sun, I would be like more like, you know, immune to seasonal depression and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that would have made me less prone to being affected by the weather. 34. Okay. Fall and winter are some of the most miserable experiences there. When I was in Ireland, they had good weather, i.e. it was just overcast and not actively raining. Yeah, but I think like I would go crazy without the sun. Oh, that was a really bad cut. I wasn't really looking. To be fair, I wasn't really looking. Okay. This and D13. You wish you lived somewhere with actual winter? You know, I lived in California for a while, and you know, my parents live in California as well. So I spent a lot of my life in California, and like, even though my hometown is far away from here, I've spent a large part of my life here as well. I really like, when I lived in Asia, I think a big thing that I really enjoyed about living there was like having seasons. Is this the right way? I really enjoyed having seasons, and just like that feeling of like seasonal change was so nice, and it's not something that you really get to experience much in California. Just like, there's just something really reinvigorating about like it changing, and you don't feel as like tired or bored of the weather. Every day doesn't feel the same, which sometimes is really nice to have. This goes this way. This goes into D12. D12. Like, depending on where you live in Asia, though, some places have more seasons than others. Like, for example, it never snows in Tokyo. Really rarely. Actually, it's even rare for it to snow like a lot in like Seoul, for example. I mean, Seoul snows a lot more than Tokyo does, though. Like, you might wake up and there might be snow outside, but it's not like snow coming down. Seoul has more of that. But if you live in like even like Osaka, it doesn't snow, you know? Like, the more south you go, the hotter it is, the less season change they have there. Like this. Do I have to do this twice as well? Oh, I think so. Here it's always too wet and too hot. Yeah. Tropical weather. Tropical weather is something else. If you live in a country with tropical weather, I don't envy you. Humid weather is really hard to bear sometimes. But I live in the desert and it's really dry. My skin does not like dry weather. My skin is much more like wants to be in humid climate. I think I was made to be in like a humid area. My body wants to be in humid climate. We are part lizard confirmed. You know, I used to joke about that. I used to joke that I'm actually part lizard. One, two, three. I'm actually... See, I keep telling you guys, I'm a government spy. That's why I'm part lizard. Just like the government. Huh? It's all coming together now. Can't you see? We're just lizard people. Okay, shield looking pretty cool. Man, I don't want to line it. I don't want to line it. I feel like it actually looks really nice the way it is. I don't want to line it, but it's gonna look so silly. Look at her, and then she has a shield that's not lined. Like, it's gonna look so weird. But I don't want to line it. I think it looks really nice just as it is. Well, I don't got much of a choice, I don't think. I lined this one. Oh, I don't want to line it, but that's okay. We'll line it. It's fine. It's all part of the process. I gotta make it look... Now this makes me not want to line my Caliban though, because I actually am really happy with the way she's looking without the lines. I mean, I do think there's like a part that feels like she's missing something. Feels like she's missing something. So I do want to line her because of that. But she also looks so good. Kind of feel like... But maybe the line, you know, every time I line stuff, I feel like it doesn't look super good off the bat. But then, like, when I look at it in the display, I like it a lot more. Like, I think I felt that way about my, I don't know which one I was thinking of. I don't think I lined the Curios, right? We didn't line the Curios. He doesn't look lined. I would bring him over, but then I have to move all of my Gunpla, so I don't want to do that. Here we go. I don't know. I feel like every time I talk to people about like their preferred climate, everyone like is like, oh yeah, I love cold weather. I feel like no one ever says like, yeah, I like hot weather. You know what I mean? No one's like, yeah, my favorite season is summer. I mean, like kids, because summer is like the time where they can play, but besides that. You like hot? Kokone, you are literally why do you live where you live? You're like in the coldest place possible. You're not even in like just Canada. You're in like cold Canada. There's like less cold Canada. You're not even in less cold Canada. You're in like cold Canada. Zach, thank you so much for 5 minutes of membership. Thanks for the gifted a while back, whoever you were. Thank you. Free me from this frozen. You gotta become Elsa. Channel your inner Elsa. Cold doesn't bother me anyway. Okay, outside sounds crazy right now. What is that? Is that rain? Outside sounded freaking crazy for a second just now. That was wild. So I like, as I mentioned, I like grew up in California for a large part of my life, and when I first went to Asia, I was living in Korea at the time, and I saw falling snow for the first time in my life ever. I've seen snow before. Like we'd go up to like the mountains and we'd see snow, right? Because in California, the cool thing about living in California is like you can get every single like type of terrain. We have mountains, we have rivers, we have lakes, we have deserts, we have forests, we have it all. We have beaches. Like every terrain, you name it, California has it. But so I've seen snow and I've played in snow and we used to like sled or ski and all that stuff. But I've never seen falling snow. So when I was living in Korea for a bit, I saw falling snow for the first time, but I genuinely oh, did I get a raid notification? Did I miss it? Welcome, raiders. All right, tell me. Mesma, thank you so much for the raid. Were you guys playing Call of Duty? Are you guys playing Warzone, huh? I haven't played Warzone in a hot second. Welcome, raiders. How was Warzone? Did you guys have a good time? Do people still play Warzone? Like how were the lobbies? Were there people in your lobbies? But yeah, anyway, when I saw falling snow for the first time, I thought there was a fire. I thought it was ash. Ash like snow. Ash like snow. But like I legitimately, that was like the most Californian thing that I've ever said in my life, where I was like, is there a fire? If you have ever lived in California, you know we get a lot of fire, And the fire, the ash, looks a lot like falling snow. Modern Warfare 3 is good. Everyone's been telling me it's bad. Is it good, chat? Because you guys know I'm a hoe for Modern Warfare. I busted down for Modern Warfare. Oh. I just want to play like Shipment and I want to collect people's little dog tags, okay? The Modern Warfare 3 campaign is awful. Oh no. Oh no. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Okay, I'm gonna test it on the back here to see if I like it before I do it on the top. I think that looks okay. Base kill confirm enjoyer. I just want to play Shipment. That's all I want. I just want a game, but it's just Shipment. Just turn off my brain. I guess Shipment's just like so fun. Sometimes you just spawn from somebody and you just die. And it's so ridiculous and some people rage over it, but I just think it's funny. Guns go burr. They really do. I can't play the campaign because the last time I tried to play campaign it was too scary. And I chickened out because I am scared. And I was like, okay, it was fun when I just like murder rando people on the internet, but now that you're like putting like names and faces to these people, I don't want to kill them anymore because now I'm sad. Shipment's definitely one of the better maps. It's one of the most frustrating maps. Oh, for sure. But I think that's like what's fun about it because like you guys, I'm sure you guys are picking up on this, but like I like that it's like you kind of have like everyone has a fair shot because it's so equally bad. Those are the type of games that I like. I'm not good at COD though. I only play for campaign. Valorant's FPS I'm best at. I'm ashamed. I mean, I think Call of Duty is a lot easier than Valorant, and Call of Duty gamers don't at me, but I think Valorant's a lot more of like a hard game than COD is. Personally. I also really like the map. Chat, what's the map in the first Modern Warfare remake that is like there's a bunch of shipment containers on the outside, and in the middle there's like a big tower, and then some people like camp the tower or like sit up there and like snipe from there. And then either you get to be in like teams, or it was like deathmatch. I think you could play on that map too. Oh, is that Rust? Someone mentioned Rust earlier. Yeah, that's my favorite map. That's my absolute favorite map. I like Shipment a lot, but my favorite map is Rust. Sorry, when someone mentioned Rust earlier, I thought they were talking about the game. The game Rust, my bad. Yeah. Rust, that map. So fun. And then everyone just keeps trying to climb the fucking tower because there's some asshole sniping from up there, and you're like trying to get to him. And then you just keep trying to climb, but as you climb, you die. Good times. I really like that map. It is a really small map, yeah. Which is what makes it fun, I feel like. Because you don't feel like you're getting lost or anything in it. It's just like... you get lost and then they snipe you, but that's what makes it funny. I like my games to be a little silly. I don't take my FPS gaming all too seriously because I'm not very good at it, so might as well just enjoy, you know? I think this lining looks pretty good. I'm trying to figure out like if I want to line other aspects of it. But so far I'm liking what I have lined right now. Like I wanna know if, or I'm not sure if I wanna like line the parts that come apart. Probably not. I might line this though. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Do I line this? Line everything. Don't think. Only line. Like that. And then do that maybe. And then do that. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, but I've already committed. Ash likes now. Oh! No, 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 no. I don't like it because this doesn't look obvious. It looks like I just made a mistake, but we have committed. I guess I don't have to do it on the other side though. I love that in Call of Duty in the Modern Warfare remake that they had like anime guns. I was like, oh shit, this is made for me specifically. It was literally made for me and me only. And then of course I spent a lot of money buying a lot of random cosmetics. They would be like pink anime guns. And I was like, I don't know anyone else who's buying these. Probably just me. But you know what? I guess I'm the Call of Duty CEO now. I call the shots. What am I making? I am making the HG Lfrith Liburisu. I have to say it in the funny Japanese way every time because I just have no idea how to pronounce it in English. The Liburisu. And we're doing the shield right now. We are lining the shield. That was really messy. There we go. Do I want to... What else do I want? Do I want to line this part? I feel like I should. Alright, we're doing it. Lining gives me so much anxiety. Precision is not my forte. Lfrith. It's Welsh for milk. I see. I didn't realize that her name was Milk. Her name is literally Mommy Milkers. She is literally Mommy Milkers. Which is, you know, accurate, I guess. Any Welsh speakers in chat? The Mommy Milkers Gundam. Literally Mommy Milkers the Gundam. I mean, it is also, she is also mommy. She's literally mommy. That's why it's mommy milkers, because she's actually mommy. I'm not even making that up. 37. Then we do this. Oh god damn, this song's stuck in my head now. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Which way does this go? Okay, like that. I'm sad. My full mechanics aerial's shield is still like broken. I don't know if you guys remember, but it wouldn't like sit in her arm very well because I have them all posed like this. How do I bend her arm? Huh? Oh no. Oh no, it's backwards. Man, I did everything backwards on this kid. What is happening? Can I fix this? I think that should fix it. Alright, nice. We got it working. I want them to all kind of like match poses. Well, the Caliban can't really because the big old witch broom. The mother and daughter combo should at least match a little bit. Okay. Are you guys a beam rifle or a charge rifle or beam saber kind of guy or gal? Which do you prefer? I'm more of a charge rifle. I think the beam sabers look cool in the anime, but I don't think they ever look good on Gunpla. Like beam, I like the idea of beam sabers, but they just never look right. Do you guys like lightsabers? My friend was talking about how like she was at a convention recently and they were selling lightsabers and she was really confused. And I was like, oh, that is really random. Lightsabers are cool. You're met on lightsabers. Do you guys have a lightsaber? I know at like Disney World and Disneyland you can like build your own lightsaber and stuff now, right? I heard it's pretty cool. Man, I want to go Disneyland. It's like crazy because I live in California, but Disneyland's so far away. I want to go, but it's like I have to make a whole thing out of it, you know? I gotta like ask someone to ask my friends to go with me. And it's so expensive, Disneyland. Disneyland's so expensive. 33. It's like $100 just to go for one day. Actually, I think it might even be more than $100 now. Is the Star Wars land, is that in Disneyland or is that in Is that in Disneyland or is that in California Adventure? I don't know if anyone's been to California Disneyland before. I went twice with family and honestly it's not worth the price. Like, I love Disneyland, but I haven't been in a really long time. You've lived in California all your life and you've never once went to Disneyland? Okay, well, then you do have to go to Disney. You're kind of legally obligated to go to Disneyland at that point. Because, okay, as much as I hate Disneyland, I love Disneyland. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. As much as you hate it, you love it. We went to Six Flags. Six Flags is great too. I haven't been to Six Flags. I think I went once in like high school. I think I've been a couple times actually. I'm getting confused now though with Six Flags and Knott's Berry Farm. Because we have that in California too. And I've been to Knott's Berry Farm a couple times. It's also really far. Six Flags has some really cool rides. I used to be like really into roller coasters for a while. I used to really love roller coasters. I haven't ridden a roller coaster since high school probably, but I used to really like roller coasters. Oh yeah, California, we also have a Universal Studios. Not as big as the one in Florida, but I think it's still pretty big. That one I think I've been to the most recently, but the last time I went there with some friends, I couldn't, and it wasn't just me. It was like a couple of my friends too. The rides at Universal Studios now are all 3D rides. So they're like roller coasters, but you put on glasses and then you have like an image in front of you and the roller coaster itself is like stationary, but it's like moving, like you're on a seat. It's like doing all this stuff. But like after like 2 of those, we all had like severe headaches. And I was like, I can't ride the rest of the rides in this place because they're all like this. And my head's already hurting. So I think we went home early. It wasn't just me either. It's like me and all my friends. How does this fit? Huh? 1 and then 2. What? 1. Happy birthday, Mr. D's. I hope you had a good one. This one is not fitting in though. I am trying to figure out how this goes in here. How do you have to align it? I'm trying. It's weird because it says like to do 1 and then 2. Oh, am I having it backwards? I'm having it backwards. Oh, I'm so dumb. There we go. No wonder. I was just being dumb. All right. Give him his. This one looks so janky. I think it says I can put in this thing, but I think this thing looks so lame. This looks so lame, don't you think? I don't want to put that in there. Is that the only option that I have? I guess that is the only option I have. All right. Well, yeah, this thing is so... This is why I don't like the beam sabers on these kits, because I think they just look so lame like this. You started all those anime podcasts. Are you by chance into Western animated series or movies? That's a good question. It depends on like what type of Western animated series or movies that you're like talking about, because I think that can span from things like the ladybug one, for example, and then it can also span to things like Adventure Time. I know like Mita and Seraphy, for example, are really into Hell of a Boss. We talked about that yesterday on Seraphy's stream a little bit. I haven't seen that one. I'm not really into like the newer stuff. But for example, as you guys know, I was a really big Homestuck fan, even though it has a bad rep. It was another show where I didn't have any friends that liked it, so I was pretty isolated from all the things that everybody hates about it. Like I just enjoyed the comic as a comic. And wow, it looks so lame, not gonna lie. I used to like regular show a lot. Do I have this one on backwards as well? And I used to like Adventure Time a lot as well. But it kind of just, it depends on like what type of Western animation you're referring to, because I think Western animation can span a lot of things, you know. Which is funny because we'll talk about that a little bit when I go through all of the my comics. Is this it? Am I done? And I'm a really big My Little Pony fan, as you guys know, as well. So I don't know if those are the type of cartoons that you're asking about, though. All right. Well, I believe she's done. Definitely a much less impressive kit than the Ariel. See, side by side. Let me pull this out of her butt. Kind of hard to put her there. With all of their cool gunned shields. So you can kind of see all three next to each other. They look really good. If you want my review, I've been saying it's gonna come as no surprise. I think obviously Ariel is like I mean, I think she has a bit of a bias because it is the first kit that I built in the series, and it just really blew me away. It just like blew me away because she's just such a good kit for like $15 or whatever. Like, this is insane. This quality is actually insane, and the colors, I think the Caliban is also a really incredible kit, but I think the colors on the Ariel is kind of what took the cake for me, because it has this really beautiful like pastel finish almost to it, and then the clear bits with the stickers and stuff, like all of that was just so like jaw-dropping, absolutely incredible. And the Caliban, which I built next, also has a lot of those bits. But obviously I wasn't as like shocked because I'd already seen it at this point. But the Caliban, the pastel horn bit thing here, it's so nice. Really beautiful. Again, beautiful kit here. I didn't line it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't because I don't really like the way the lines came out on the Lfrith. So I will be waiting for the gray marker. I need to like buy one. I was trying to look for one online. I couldn't find one on Amazon. So I'll probably have to wait till I go to my local store. But another beautiful kit. It feels not as nice as the Ariel. And I don't know how to explain why. But the Ariel feels like it's way more expensive than it is. The Caliban does feel more expensive than it is, but it's not it's just okay. Like, I think it's a really nice kit. I think the color on the Ariel is what makes it feel so expensive. And ironically, because the Caliban doesn't have any color on it, it loses a little bit of that. And then the Lfrith, I think part of it is the color. The magenta on this feels a lot like the like what I don't like about the old HG kits. Obviously has way more detail than the old HG kits, and stickers and stuff don't look as shit as the old kits did. But despite that, I just feel like it has that sort of cheap plastic feeling to it because of the color. And maybe if the color was different, and maybe if the gun bit was different. Like, this gun bit is horrible. This gun looks so bad and cheap, and the Ariel does not feel that way at all. So both of them are lined. I lined both of them, as you can tell. So I've treated both pretty equally in terms of how I've built them. In fact, I would say I put a lot more detail into the Lfrith than the Ariel in terms of lining, which is, you know, stylistically, some people like that and some people prefer it with less lines. I think I'm on the side of less lines, to be honest. But in general, still, you know, we have a similar level of detailing done on these. But I think the Ariel has to be the color. I think it's the color that really sells this kit as looking so nice and so complete. Yeah, this one, I think the color feels a little too neon. It feels a little cheap, honestly. It looks great still for, I mean, come on, again, we've come such a long way. We've come such a long way. I'm not complaining. I think in just of like, if we're comparing just the base kits. So my recommendation, if you're gonna, you know, out of the three, if you're like, I don't know which one to get, my recommendation is still the Ariel. But say you are like, nah, I want the full mechanics Ariel, that's great. In that case, between these two, I think the Caliban is a much more unique looking model than the Lfrith is. And I think the gun on the Lfrith really brings it down for me, honestly. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. So that's my very quick review with the three here next to each other. I'm probably not gonna build any more Wish for Mercury kits. I feel like I've already built too many. Like, this is 3 too many. I'm really happy with my full mechanics Ariel. I'm happy with the HG Ariel. Really glad I built both the HG and the full mechanics one, because I think they're both incredible kits. But I feel like it just you know, not like I don't need any more. And you guys know I don't like HG kits, so I just don't want to build any more HG kits if I can help it. I don't have any more HG kits in my backlog, but I have another SD that I need to build. And then after the SD kit, I'll probably, unless there's like another new hype kit to build that only came out in HG, I probably won't build any HG kits ever again. But we're gonna be, you know, the next Gundam we're gonna be building is the XN Riser, as I showed you guys earlier. So that's gonna be a huge, big project, long commitment kit. So it's gonna be a bit of a slow work on that. But the next Plamo kit that we'll be building, is gonna be the Digimon, the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me see. Give me a second. If you haven't seen me show it before. The Blue Eyes kit. Woohoo! The Figure Eyes Amplified Blue Eyes kit. I'm really hyped for this one. It should be really cool. It has all the like little pieces and stuff. I've never built a kit like this before, and I was so impressed with the War Greymon kit that I'm really hyped. And then after this one, we'll probably build the Omegamon kit. And I also want to... This is a fast build. But I want to build this one as well. And this one is a Figure Eyes standard kit. So we've never built a Figure Eyes standard kit before. So we'll be building this one. The only other one we've built was Kamen Rider 01, and I believe that's a Figure Eyes entry or something. It's like a baby kit. So this one should be, let me see. It shouldn't have that many pieces. I think this one's like a pretty low grade kit. I honestly want the black Metal Garurumon Figure Eyes amplified version. I want the Figure Eyes amplified version, but for now we have the standard because that one's more expensive. It has it doesn't have too many runners. It has like 5 or 6 maybe. So this should be a pretty fast build. It looks, honestly, the photos are not impressive. It doesn't look very good, but I wasn't not expecting the Black War Greymon to come out as well as it did. So who knows? Maybe this will pleasantly surprise me. The photos look pretty ass. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. And you guys know I'm a huge Digimon fan, so I'm really excited to be building Metal Garurumon. My expectations are low, but I am open to being surprised. You know what I mean? Really excited for the Omnimon / Omegamon kit as well. So that should be arriving to me fairly soon. And really excited for that Blue Eyes kit. The Blue Eyes kit, so hyped for that one. And Blue Eyes, you know, is one of my favorites, as you guys know. So that's kind of what's in the line. And then, you know what, actually I'll show you guys the comics now, and then I'll just go through the games next time, since it already came up today. I'll show you guys my very small comic collection. I used to be pretty into comics for a bit. This was when I was really into My Little Pony as well. So you'll see quite a few, like I have some My Little Pony books. So like first couple ones I have is I have these two My Little Pony books. The art style for these are so good. So good. I know not everyone here is a brony, but yeah. I love the My Little Pony comics. I think they're really cute and they do a really good job. And I have this one. I don't know why. I don't know why I have, what's his face? Applejack's brother? I don't know why I have this one. I don't really particularly like him either. Oh, yep. That's what he says. But yeah, I have this comic issue. I guess he's the main character in this one. He's not even near my favorite, but I have it, I guess. Big Mac. There we go. Yeah, that's his name. My favorite character is Rarity in My Little Pony. Rarity back here. She's my favorite. She's the princess. And then I have this one. I don't know why I have these issues, but this one's a cool issue. This one has all the like bonus ponies on it. So it has like Dr. Hooves, who's supposed to be like Doctor Who. It has, I believe her name got changed, but her name used to be like Derpy Hooves, and DJ Pawn 3, and some of the other bonus ponies. So this was a cool issue that I bought, probably because I like the bonus ponies. You know, I honestly don't really remember much about buying these things because it was such a long time ago. I know I mentioned that I liked Adventure Time. I also really liked Bravest Warriors. Did Bravest Warriors ever get like a full show? I want to say they didn't. I have issues. They're all different, not in order. I don't even know. Do I have all of them? I'm missing number 2, I guess. I don't know what issue this one is. But Kelptos, thank you so much for the super chat for Model Kit Funds. Thank you. Bravest Warriors was so good. It was, I mean, you guys know I like hero shit, Sentai stuff, all that stuff. So this was very much up my alley, and it was by Pendleton Ward as well, who made Adventure Time. So I obviously really, really liked this series, but I don't think it ever like took off or got much out of it. This one's number 2 variant cover. Oh, okay, so I have 1 through 6. I should reread these. I don't remember much of Bravest Warriors, but I really liked them, so I tried to collect the volumes when I could. So I really liked that series as well. And then the other series that I have, which you are all gonna judge me for, but whatever, I don't care, is Birds of Prey. I was a really big Birds of Prey fan. I know everyone hates Birds of Prey, but I liked it. I have quite a few cool covers that I really liked, and I also have this one, which is like my favorite cover. It's like them at a convention. It's Power Girl and a bunch of Power Girls at like a bunch of people cosplaying Power Girls. I thought this was really cool. But yeah, I kind of liked a lot of the DC female characters. So that's what I collected for a bit as well. And I mean, poor DC female main characters, they all get shafted in all of the movies or anything that comes out of them. So that's a little unfortunate, but you know, I liked reading the comics, so I collected some of them. This was like, they're all, as you can see, they're old. February 2008. January 2008, you know, but these kind of comic volumes are not very expensive, like $3. So I used to just collect some of these whenever I could, and I really enjoyed reading these. So yeah, that's my little mini comic collection, since you guys were asking me about things that I like that aren't Asian, like they're not Eastern cartoons and stuff. So I really like these series. I don't keep up with them anymore, and you know, even My Little Pony, I think I stopped at like season 3, beginning of season 3, middle of season 3. I think season 3 is around where I like dropped off of My Little Pony. So I've been meaning to watch it because I think Fujopal was telling me season 4 or something is her favorite, so I was like, I gotta like go back and watch it. So yeah, but besides these, honestly, I am a weeb through and through, so I generally prefer anime stuff. Like anything more anime is gonna be up my alley, not only just aesthetically, but also like I like the tropes and whatnot. Do you ever read young adult books? I have read, I had a phase where I was reading this one because Pan Pal recommended Cinder, I think is the series name. So I read like all of Cinder, and this is like, I was well into my adulthood. I wasn't like a young adult anymore. I mean, I guess I was a young adult, but I wasn't like a teenager anymore. And so that was like one of those like, ooh, guilty pleasure books that I was reading. I generally read more like, I read boring stuff. I'm boring. If you guys look at my collection of books is really sad and boring. I don't read fun books. I read boring books. I read like, here, let me read some of the titles. Artful Making, Good Strategy, Bad Strategy. Scrum Mastery. What is that one called? The Emotions Thesaurus. It's like very boring. Very boring. Are you currently reading any manga? I'd be interested in picking up something new. I mean, it depends on like what you're looking for. If you're looking for anime recommendations, I highly recommend checking out our podcast, Two Weebs in a Pod. I have a playlist for it on my channel, so because every other episode is on my channel and then the other ones are on Mita's channel. So I would highly recommend checking those out so you could see our anime recommendations of the season. But for manga right now, what am I into? I have a couple that I'm reading. I have one I'm reading the time I attended an all guys mixer, which I think it sounds like it's BL, but it's not. It's actually, it's more romance, but if you guys are looking for romance, it's really cute. It's about like a bunch of guys that went out to a mixer, and the girls that showed up are all dressed as guys, but they're all girls, and they start having like, you know, friendships and relationships and stuff that come out of that mixer. It's very cute. If you like tomboys, all the girls are tomboys, so you know that's a kind of a fun one that I've been really enjoying recently. And another one that I've been reading is, one of you guys recommended it to me. It's an idol one. It's the one when they're all like, they're on an idol survival program and they're all like on a cruise ship. What is that one, chat? One of you guys. Oh, Idol X Idol Story? Is that what it is? Maybe it's Idol X Idol Story. Yeah, one of you guys mentioned it to me before, and that's why I checked it out. And I've been reading that one. I'm caught up to that one, and that one's been pretty good. More on the idol side. So if you want an idol series, that's the one I've been reading. And then if you want something shonen, I've been reading Dandadan. I'm not caught up on Dandadan yet, so please no spoilers. I'm only in the beginning, but so far I'm enjoying it. It's like, it's not like amazing. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, the best manga I've ever read, like I love it so much. It's not like that. It's like more like dumb fun, like, oh, it's entertaining and I'm enjoying the ride, and just like reading it. And it's like interesting for what it is. So that's my current like shonen series that I'm reading. I honestly haven't felt like I've read anything like super good in a while. Everything's just like okay. I like to go back to the old ones. If you guys, for example, haven't read Takopi's Original Sin, I would highly recommend reading that one. It's a little bit more depressing, so it's more like Oyasumi Punpun or something ish. So if you are into that type of, if you want something depressing but really masterful, Takopi's Original Sin is like one of the most amazing anime or manga that I've ever read. And I recommend that right now because I'm going to be talking about Takopi a lot when I talk about the Digimon movie next week. So anyway, those are my current recommendations. It is very depressing though. It is very depressing. So if you're like not good with that stuff, or like my roommate, she doesn't really like to read depressing stuff because she is also already depressed. Whereas me, like I'm already depressed, but I like to read depressing stuff because I like stew in my depression and it makes me feel a little bit better. But for her, it makes her even more depressed. So she doesn't read a lot of depressing stuff. But I tend to like read a lot more depressing stuff in general, because I don't know, I guess I like connect with it or something. But yeah, those are my recommendations. Anyway, I was gonna say something and then I don't remember anymore. But yeah, that's my stuff. My little mini comic collection. Now I want to reread all of the Bravest Warriors comics and watch all of My Little Pony. But I hope you guys had fun today. I was thinking about like starting up another kit today, because you guys know when I stream model kit streams, I like to go for a long time, like 5 hours minimum. But I can't, because I need to clean the entire house, because tomorrow the ant people are coming, and I need to clean everything before they come, because yeah. Hopefully it's not too painful. There is a chance because of that tomorrow's stream, maybe later. I don't know. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be streaming tomorrow, but whatever it is tomorrow, I'll probably have to stream slightly later, because I might be putting stuff back and I might need to take a nap, because the ant guy is coming at like 10 in the morning. It was so funny. I was like on the call. Oh, management interview. Is that tomorrow? If that's tomorrow, then never mind. That will happen exactly at the time that it says that it's gonna happen. I think that's later anyway, so it should be fine. But yeah, so tomorrow, okay, wait. Speaking of which, management interview tomorrow is happening, I believe at 5 p.m. PST or 6 p.m. PST. I don't remember. Check my schedule, check the community post. You have to look at the community post, because if you have any questions about that you want to ask Hage-kun, any questions, you can ask him literally anything. He put some example questions. He literally put, one of the example questions was, is Lyra as old as she says she is? Which he can't fucking say anything about. I saw that, by the way, Hage-kun. I saw you put that there. You can't even say shit because you're older than me. Like, you literally can't. Like, anyway, if you have any questions that you want to ask him, it can be stuff like that. It can be more like actual, like, I don't know. Do you have any tips for joining VNU? Like audition tips, or like, what's your favorite game? I'm telling you now, his favorite game is Dota, but you know, you can ask him anyway. I'm giving you all the spoilers for the interview, but you can ask him stuff like that. Like, who's your favorite VTuber? Do you watch VTubers? Who's your Oshi? You know? I actually don't know if he'll tell you who his Oshi is, because I know who his Oshi is, but I don't know if he's like legally allowed to tell you guys. Because like, not from our company, but like from like a, you know, different company. But yeah, you can ask all those questions. You can ask him like, I don't know, anything that you want to ask him. You guys want to ask him if he's single, you can ask him that. You already know the answer to that, but you can ask him anyway. He'll answer those questions tomorrow on stream, but it's not gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on the VNU official channel with me and Suri as like the hosts, and then we'll be interviewing Hage-kun with all the questions. So make sure you put in all of your questions. I think the deadline, I would say, is probably gonna be by the end of today, but I will ask management to clarify the deadline and to let people know if people are still thinking of questions. So just be sure to have the questions in as soon as possible, that you guys, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask him, and you can ask him even questions again about like VNU, like you can ask him about the structure of VNU, you can ask him about VNU's like future, you know, whatever. You can ask him anything. I can't promise he'll answer it, but you can ask him literally anything. It should be fine. Obviously, the better your question is, the more likely it'll be answered on stream, but you know, we'll get through what we can get through. So that's gonna be happening tomorrow on the VNU official channel, not on my channel, VNU official channel. So be sure to check that out, and be sure to be subscribed to the VNU channel so you can see it as soon as it goes up. And yeah, and that's happening tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there, not on my channel, on the VNU channel. And I posted a link in the community channel where you can ask the questions, It's a Google form, so you can fill that out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And what am I doing on Friday? I'm streaming on Friday and I'm streaming on Saturday, I believe. So lots of streams this week. There's lots of stuff happening, so be sure to check it out. And thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for listening to me ramble about random shit. Thanks for watching me build Gundams as usual. I had a lot of fun. I love building Gundams. So I'll see you guys soon for the next one. We're gonna be building the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So hype. I just want to build that like right now, but we'll do that next time. All right, Leo soon. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.